sure you're coming through. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm good.
Abu Dhabi. Let me see. Come on, Twitch, play the fucking shit. Twitch,
Hello.
play it.
Hello.
I'm waiting for Twitch to fucking load it up, dude. What's Twitch doing, man? Being retired. Fucking retired. Let me make sure you're coming through. Say something,
Hello.
Peter.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, you're coming through. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to NACS Season 2, No Assists, Race 8 of the season, second sprint race of the season here at Abu Dhabi. Joining me tonight, I'm your host, I don't even use, joining me tonight on co-coms is one of our previous drivers in the No Assist, still driving in the Thursday nights, but has taken a hiatus from the Saturday nights, but he's here with me tonight on co-coms. Introduce yourself, Pete the Newfie.
What's up, boys? Pete the Newfie here. Looking forward to commentating some lovely Abu Dhabi racing tonight. Should be a good one.
Yes, I think this track has improved substantially since they changed the layout. It used to be one of the worst tracks in the game,
I agree.
and now it is actually a really fun time. Unless you're Vodka Victory and you hate it, then it's a shit track. But yeah, no, I think the improvements they've made to this track are great. We're gonna see a lot of wheel-to-wheel action here, some great battles, great overtakes, and hopefully boys keep it clean to turn one, because that turn one, there's not much room to go through there. Only 2 cars can get through, so boys gotta take it easy. But the sprint tonight,
definitely.
one shot quality tonight, followed by 10 lap sprint and then 29 laps of the race. Yeah, we got a good turnout tonight. We got both the Haas's, MFG and Sexy, who are fighting for the constructors with McLaren, Sparky, and Great Ace. So that continues tonight. Sling and Droop both here, repping the Mercs. CRJ in the Aston Martin. Smoke and Supreme, who just won his first race in NACS last time out at Spa. He's looking pretty quick himself. So he's definitely a favorite to win tonight. Him or Sparky or Sexy, definitely the free favorites, I would say, to win tonight. We got Benzo Slice making a return here in the Alfa Romeo. And then finally, we got Vodka Victory and Jelly both repping the Red Bulls. Old rivals, old enemies turned friends. Yeah. So, anything to say, Peter, before I give the guys a heads up to start this?
Yeah, it'll definitely be a good one. I'll definitely keep my eye on Supreme, as he showed extremely fast pace last week. So see what he can do tonight. And we also have the scrap for second place in the drivers with Vodka and Sexy. So they're only 3 points apart. And see if Vodka can capitalize and get that second place back that he really wants.
Exactly. Yeah, Vodka Victory currently third. He's just behind. He's only a couple points behind. Like I said, he's only a couple points behind Sexy. So, this could be a sprint weekend. This could be a great turnaround moment for him, possibly, to get back up there in the fight with Sparky. Like I said, anything can happen. You never know. And Sparky, as I've been told, is going to be missing races, a couple of races later in the season. So, it's definitely still not a foregone conclusion as to who's going to win this Drivers' Championship this time around. Well, it should be interesting. Like I said, I'm just happy we got a good crowd. We got a good turnout for tonight. I think we got 12 guys, which is awesome to see. And yeah, let's go. One shot quality. The guys are going to take a minute to load their setups. And then they're going to be out there posting the fastest time they possibly can.
One shot quality is very tricky. Because if you mess up, that's your lap over and you're starting at the back.
Yeah, like I said, so we got 12 guys. We got 12 guys, Peter. So what's your prediction for invalidations here? How many people do you think out of the 12 are going to invalidate?
I think it'll be 4 or 5 people invalidating because especially on the exit of the fast left-hander in Sector 2 and a really fast winding left-hander, the exit is very easy to invalidate there. And same thing with the second to last corner, actually. That's another easy place to invalidate, so definitely keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
And who started it?
Wow, someone hit the button right away. Even though me and Sean both put stuff in the Discord saying do not hit the button. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess they're starting it up. I guess they're starting it up. Nice. Nice. Imagine telling people the same thing twice and then still hitting the button. So I guess we're into this here now.
Alright, let's go.
I guess we're into this here.
Stop the clock, stop the clock. We got slingshotting first. Oh, never mind.
Both the Mercs doing great here into turn 1. Like I said, Slingshot and Great Ace are actually up there right now. Coming through Sector 1. Both of them pretty solid through Sector 1. Oh, Great Ace made a huge must have made a huge mistake there though. He's falling all the way to the back now.
Oh, Sexy's ahead of Spark. Oh, Sparky and Sexy are really close, Will.
Yep, that old rivalry coming back again. Supreme has actually fallen off a little bit there. On
The Red Bull teammates are really quick.
But this is a straightaway, so I'm assuming Supreme must have a really high downforce setup then. Maybe that's why he lost time there in the straightaway.
Oh, Jelly's up. Oh.
Yeah, Jelly and the Red Bull, also quite quick at this track. We can't doubt him. Definitely possible for him to win tonight as well.
Benzo slices down the order, Will. That is a big shock.
Big shock for Benzo, but like I said, like I've heard, he didn't really get much practice for this track at all tonight. Oh, and there's Sexy invalidates!
Just like I said,
yeah, on that same corner that you were talking about. Now Sparky leads the charge with Supreme. Coming into this final sector, let's see. Will Sparky get it, or is Supreme going to steal it away from him?
I believe
final
Sparky's
two corners.
Get it.
Final two corners.
Oh,
Jelly gets ahead of
now.
Supreme there on the final corner. Supreme. Oh, they're going back and forth. They're really close.
Oh, wow.
They're really close. Wow, Jelly gets Supreme by half a tenth. Wow.
Sparky with a very quick 123-0.
Way to go, Blue Jelly. So the old teammates starting on the front row for the sprint. The old teammates, Sparky and Blue Jelly.
Big shock is Benzo Slice and Sexy, actually. Wow.
Yeah, invalidation from Sexy, so he's going to have to start all the way from the back. And Benzo, pretty slow time there, going to start there with Smoke. But judging from his reaction in the Discord, I think he wasn't ready for the start because someone hit the button. That might have screwed him up there.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah. That's Thursday night and Saturday night now where someone's done that during the sprint weekend, which is not good.
Nope. Not good at all. People clearly don't know how to listen. They take shit in their ears. That'd be great.
Yeah. Agreed. Not going to be much of a break into the sprint here either. Guys are just going to load their setups. Because like I said, there's not much strategy to the sprint. It's not like there's a strategy to set here. Spies probably already got their setups loaded too, for the most part. So we're probably just going to be straight into the sprint. I don't think there's going to be a break here either. 10 laps. You might see one or two people on the softs, but I would say the majority are all going to be on the mediums for the sprint.
I will go for the softs, personally. You get that advantage at the start.
You do get an advantage at the start, but the last two laps, laps 9 and 10, are pretty rough on the softs. They do fall off a bit near the end. So it depends on what you want. But that's what I'm saying. We will see a couple. I'd say we will see a couple people go for the softs. Plus, guys might want to save their extra set of mediums for the race in case there's a safety car. If they start in the mediums and whatever, you know, or they start in the hards, like I said. If there's multiple safety cars, they might need the mediums and not softs. So, we'll see. But then also vice versa, they might want to save their softs for the race as well. So it really depends on what guys are going for tonight. What their strategy is. This is just in, folks. Reports coming in from from the current champ who's defending his
Rumors
title
coming in
lack
from the
victory,
paddock.
that Great Ace was the one to hit the button when he asked people not to hit the fucking button.
We are checking.
That is pretty comical. Especially since he was also one of the people to remind everyone not to hit the button. Will Great Ace get something on his record for that? Only time will tell. But yeah, so I'm assuming we'll see this start soon. There's no formation lab on. We have that turned off due to the bugginess and incompetence of EA and Codemasters. The program of formation lab properly did not start with a safety car or someone getting kicked out of the game.
I think it's good to go, man, because
Yeah, I think we are good to go, personally. Like, there's not much to really set up for a sprint. Like I said, the guys should already have their setups loaded anyway from the one shot. If they didn't, there's definitely time to load them now. And there's, like I said, there's not much tire selection. You're not pitting during the sprint. It's just the one go. So we should be good to go. But as always, there will be a 5-minute break after the sprint before the race. Of course. Of course. So like I said, Sparky and Blue Jelly starting on the front row, old teammates. We're both teammates last season in McLaren. And they also started on the front row last season here at Abu Dhabi. Here we go. It's lights out, away we go here in the sprint race in Abu Dhabi. Blue Jelly taking off from the line, trying to battle Sparky. Into turn 1, but Sparky takes it. Now Blue Jelly has to look out for the Ferrari of Supreme. Oh, Blue Jelly runs Supreme wide there, it looks like to me, a little bit there. Supreme gets nudged off track a little bit there. Blue Jelly with his elbows out trying to defend his position, but CRJ in the Aston Martin is also flying up on the Ferrari of Supreme here. As you can see, CRJ looking to make the move, looking to try to move up into 3rd position from what we can see. Pretty clean start there though, Pete. I think.
Yeah, it was pretty
Not
good.
much chaos there. Pretty clean start for the guys. They're in Sector 1.
Oh, we got some activity on the back. Sexy and Benzo going at it.
Yeah, Sexy trying to move up. Trying to
We
get
got
back up the
Slingshot
order.
and Smoke going at it as well.
Yeah, you keep me updated with what's going on at the back here right now. As you can see, Sexy teammate MFG on the coattails of Drooply Bunyan right now. Also trying to get up there. MFG also got a good, trying to help his teammate win the Constructors for Haas. Meanwhile, CRJ is putting extreme pressure on the Ferrari of Supreme right now. Really putting on pressure. But this section here, this 3rd sector, is where a lot of time can be gained and lost. And yes, CRJ, unfortunately, his car twitches out on him there. And loses time to Supreme. So hopefully this might be Supreme's opportunity to pull away from CRJ here. But let's get the tires. I want to see the tires.
Yeah, everybody on the mediums, William.
Yeah. Not one person went for the softs. Not surprised. People want to save the softs for the race in case there's a safety car. But as you can see, Blue Jelly, as fast as Sparky was in that one-shot quality, Blue Jelly doing a great job right now, keeping up there with him. Doing a great job.
Like Lando and Carlos, man. They're helping each other.
Meanwhile, the two Haas's have now joined together. Sexy moved up to 8th there with his teammate MFG. I don't think MFG will put up much of a fight, though. MFG is trying to fight his own battle with Drooply right now. Into the chicane, but he's forced to back out of it.
Oh, yeah, past Drooply.
Oh, he
Drooply
gets
went
past
wider.
him.
Oh, and Sexy going for the move on Drooply now as well. And you get past Drooply.
Yeah, both Haas's getting past both Mercedes now.
Not done yet. Drooply could have a go around the outside. Nope.
Nope, doesn't look like it. And like I
We
said,
got
this third
CRJ
sector,
putting Supreme under extreme pressure now. He can go for a dive. No. Nope, not going to go for nothing.
No. This 3rd sector, it's hard to go for anything in this 3rd sector. You're really just trying to be as fast as you possibly can through here as CRJ's car gets loose in Sector 3 once more. This car is really tweaking out on him here.
Crucially,
I wonder what
Sparky
he had-
has broken that 1-second gap, William. Jelly.
Yep, very crucial now. DRS has been enabled. But Jelly is burning ERS. He's trying to stay in it. He knows how important this is. He has to stay within Sparky's DRS. Because if Sparky's running higher wings than him, this could be Jelly's opportunity to get past him on the straightaway.
I think CRJ might have a chance to get past Supreme here on the back straight here. We'll see. He's only three tenths behind.
Possibly. Let's see. Again, it all depends on the setups here. If CRJ is running a lower wing setup, definitely could. If not, he's not really going to gain much.
He's going to go for something here. Yeah, there he goes.
CRJ.
Nope. He's going to wait.
Backs out. On the rear of Supreme here.
Supreme's going to get the better exit though, so CRJ is going to wait another
Meanwhile, Vodka Victory has snuck himself up here. He's in 5th at the moment behind CRJ. Staying within DRS of CRJ and Supreme.
But crucially, CRJ has that DRS spec.
Oh, CRJ makes a little bit of an error there.
I can stick his nose up there.
Vodka and CRJ have gotten into it multiple times already this season. This is a very dangerous position for Vodka.
Oh, Vodka makes contact with CRJ there a little bit.
Yeah, nudges into the back of him a little bit there. Again, CRJ setup looking really tweaky in this final sector. I wonder what he has his diff on. Possibly a little too low. Probably has it all the way down to 50. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer 55 or 60. That could be what's causing that. Right now, Sexy just trying to get within DRS range of the train. Him and his partner, MFG, trying to join the DRS train that's going on here, all the way up to Supreme. But Jelly and Sparky have pulled the gap to the rest. They're doing a great job getting away from everybody here. Looks like they might start on the front, both start in the front row again for the race. They're just looking a bit ahead of the competition right now.
CRJ is almost draining that battery though.
Yeah, it's almost like they were motivated by getting defeated on Thursday night.
Oh, CRJ going for a move here.
CRJ, I can see from the perspective of Vodka Victory, is sticking his nose in on Supreme.
Go for it here.
He also has to watch out though. Vodka Victory is using ERS and DRS here. Vodka Victory also going for it on Supreme here. Same as CRJ.
Benzo slice the spun, Liam. Benzo slice spun.
Big spin from Benzo here at the back in the Alfa Romeo. That's going to cost him. Again, only top 8 get points in the sprint tonight. So right now, Droopy Bunyan does have the
Supreme made a massive mistake. Vodka Victory gets past him.
Yep, Supreme drops down to 5th after he made a mistake. Vodka Victory gets past. And now he has to worry about the 2 Haas's as there's another yellow in sector 3. Benzo Slice has lost it again. Benzo Slice all over the place tonight. Maybe he should have just done the overtime and took the bonus pay. I don't know.
Benzo pay should have, yeah, he should have stayed at work, man. Took the bonus pay. Maybe the Benzo Slice Visa Cash App credit card service is shut down, I think.
Yeah, he might be the one causing it tonight. At this rate, if he's going to keep that up. But yeah, Supreme now, like I said, behind Vodka. Trying to get back up there again after his mistake. He's using ERS and DRS on the Red Bull. Well, meanwhile, CRJ is still not pulling away, though. Like, CRJ not making up any time to Jelly or Sparky right now, really.
CRJ has little to no battery left, so that could be the cause. Oh, CRJ makes a little mistake there, but oversteer. Vodka could have to run here. Yes, Vodka's going to have to run. CRJ's blinking. Is that a battery? And Vodka's going to make that move around the outside of CRJ. No, he's not.
Nope, still unable to get it done. Meanwhile, Supreme still is just holding on to 60% battery, so Supreme is going to have a lot to burn here at the end of this sprint.
So you gotta watch out for that road, he'll be okay.
Definitely not over for Supreme. Supreme could definitely still get back to get that sprint podium.
Oh, we got Slingshot making kind of a great ace there in the 3rd sector, and Slingshot's lost a place with Smoke. This is a spicy little battle, Liam.
Spicy in the back there with Smoke, Slingshot, and Great Ace, all 3 veterans of No Assist Driving. All 3 of these guys have been around the block, and they're all battling. Unfortunately, they are all outside of... Oh, CRJ go on Supreme. Hard
Supreme gonna go for the dive here. No.
He's learned from his idol, Fernando Alonso, by putting those elbows out. And we cannot count out Sexy right now in the Haas. He's also going for it. Smoke gets past Great Ace, moves up into 9th, trying to catch the guys.
We got Supreme going side by side with CRJ here in the braking zone. Down the back straight.
This is huge. This is huge.
Supreme buyer time. There you go. Get a good exit. There you get a good exit. There goes CRJ. He's gonna get a good exit there.
On to vodka victory. All four of these guys are so close right now in terms of pace. It's insanity. Look, CRJ and the Aston Martin. These
Oh, what a scrap! Look at Sexy going around the outside of just Supreme.
CRJ and vodka going wheel to wheel
boy.
through the whole thing. Supreme and Sexy also going wheel to wheel through that sweeper.
Beautiful racecraft here, boys.
From all four of these guys, MFG just waiting in the wings, waiting for someone to mess up, waiting to snipe them.
Absolutely beautiful racing here at Abu Dhabi tonight.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Jelly, Sparky has pulled away from him, has pulled that gap, so it looks like if it stays like this, Sparky will win the sprint.
Fine with those guys. Oh, Benzo
Slice
again.
is out. That's going to be a full safety car under the sprint. CRJ also going over the line there.
Will anybody pit for the soft tires now, William?
Will anyone make the gambit? There's only 3 laps left. The safety car is definitely going to be out for at least 1 lap, if not 2. So there might only be 1 more lap of racing in this sprint race. Actually,
is Michael Massey going to make this a photo finish again?
And actually, I don't think there can be a safety car when there's only 2 laps left of something. So I think there is only going to be 1 lap of the safety car. Lap 8, and then it's going to be in for the final 2.
I think the play will be to stay out.
Yeah, I believe that's what we're going to see here. Let's see. That does work out for CRJ, because this is going to allow CRJ to get his battery back after he burned it all up. So this is huge for him. Bad for Supreme. Oh, I can hear the stream on there.
Turn down there.
If you were playing,
My bad.
Playing on your phone.
My phone was all the way up on volume there.
But yeah, I'm sure Sparky's not too happy about that though, because that's now going to give Jelly another opportunity to get the jump on Sparky again.
So we got that really, really close top 5 in the mix, William. That's going to be a spicy finish.
Yes, it's looking like a very close fight for that sprint podium, that final sprint podium position. However, Jelly's not going to be safe now. Jelly was set for a second in the sprint here, but now he's going to have to worry about these guys who are all fast. CRJ, Vodka, Supreme, and Sexy are all going to be fast behind him. Drupally is taking the gambit. Drupally
is that the right decision, William? Is that the right decision? Will he be able to catch up before the safety car goes into pits?
See, he has nothing to lose, but here's the problem, is that now he's going to be using up he's going to be wearing his softs out for the race. So if there's a safety car in the race, he's, so like I said, Drupally is, that's the main thing, is the tire allocation. He is wasting softs that he could have for later. Because you only get a limited amount of tires. That is the problem. Like I said, safety car will be in this lap.
Supposedly.
Will be in this lap. And now Drupally is going to be at the back too, and he's only going to have 2 full laps of racing to cut through Sling and Great Ace and Smoke and get back up into that 8th position. So, I don't know. This might not have been the right call from Droop. Depends on how
safety car is in this lap.
It just depends on how quickly he can cut through the guys on those softs. Ooh, Supreme and
settle down,
Sexy
boys. Oh, looks like Drupally did catch up to the back lane, so he will be one to catch an eye on. He's not far behind there. No.
Let's see. Right now, both the Haas's are just trying to secure double points here in the sprint. Like I said, great recovery from Sexy. Like I said, he had to start all the way at the back because he invalidated. He had to start back in like 11th or 12th or whatever, and now he's up into 6th. Possibly could gain another position or 2 depending on what happens. So this is a great sprint recovery for the Haas driver, and he definitely still has a chance to fight for the podium. And here we go. Yep, Sparky takes us back to racing speed. He gets the jump on Blue Jelly. But, oh, CRJ goes over the track limits again. He has to be careful unless he's actually going to get a time penalty in the sprint. Meanwhile, Vodka Victory is right on CRJ now. Coming up to this left-hander into the straightaway. And let's see what he can do. How is Vodka Victory straight line speed without DRS? Let's find out. He's going to use a little bit of battery. There's only 2 laps left. No reason not to burn. Vodka's going to go for it on CRJ here. Vodka is going for it.
Oh, they make wheel-to-wheel contact.
Wheel-to-wheel contact between CRJ
Beautiful.
and Vodka.
Nice move.
Which came beautiful racecraft there between the two.
Not over yet. CRJ's going to go for it again, I think.
Yeah,
here he goes.
But he has to watch out too.
Here he goes.
That Ferrari. Here he goes. The Ferrari is on the back of him.
Oh boy!
Here we go. About to head into the final lap of the sprint race. Like I said, Sparky and Jelly have gotten away once again, but Blue Jelly is still on Sparky. So you never know. Still potential for Blue Jelly to get the DRS run and steal it away from Sparky. Still that potential.
Supreme.
Meanwhile, the Ferrari driver of Supreme, CRJ, has fallen back to 5th, has lost positions to Vodka and Supreme.
Supreme does have 75% battery. Vodka only has 49, so it's not over yet.
Yep, CRJ losing another position to Sexy. Now has to worry about the overhaus of MFG. CRJ falling off here on this final lap. He was doing so well. Druply also going at it with Smoke. Again, trying to get up into the points positions, which Great Ace is currently in right now. Going into this final lap. That's also going to be huge. That 1 extra point for one of these guys.
Supreme is going to go for a move on his next straight because Vodka had a terrible, terrible exit on that corner.
Supreme got a great run on Vodka Victory here. Getting really close to the rear right of Vodka Victory. He's burning as much as he can, but so is Vodka. Let's see, come up to the sweeper here. Can Supreme get the move done?
Doesn't look like he'll get it done.
This is the fight. This is the fight for that final sprint podium position. Coming into the final sector. It's really hard to go for it on someone here. You're really risking an accident here. So in my opinion, Supreme just has to play it safe here. Just take the 4th. I don't really think he's going to be able to go for a move here on Vodka Victory. It's really hard to... Oh, as he almost spins. And MFG is out of the sprint. Funny enough. As he crosses the line, Vodka Victory gets the final sprint podium position. Going to start there right behind his teammate, Blue Jelly, for the full race. Sparky wins the sprint starting on pole position. That's another pole for Sparky's record. But what happened to MFG there? It said MFG retired, lost it there at the very end of the sprint.
I had no idea, man. I never caught the incident there.
MFG was having a pretty solid sprint there for the entire time and must have just lost it there in that final sector. I think MFG pulled a Latifi.
Vodka picking up crucial points around Sexy. For second in the drivers.
6. Yep. 2 points over Sexy there in the sprint. Good stuff to him. Also on CRJ, who fell off and was going to start the race in 6th there with Sexy. But good recovery for Druply. Druply actually gained a position. Got up to 7th instead of 8th. Because of his soft tire gambit.
Good drive from Jelly there as well, Liam.
Yeah, Jelly almost taking the sprint from Sparky, but not quite. So but he is going to get another chance. He's going to start on the front row with Sparky once again. And like I said, Benzo and MFG are going to be starting from the back for the full race, as they both messed up. And now this is when the drivers like to take a quick 5-minute break to prepare themselves for the full race here at Abu Dhabi. So we'll be back in 5 minutes time, guys, for the full race here at Abu Dhabi. 29 laps. Lying out and had to be invited back. And we're back, folks, after that quick little 5-minute intermission. We're back. 29 laps here at Abu Dhabi. Like you said, there's no formation lap. We're just going to be straight into it. Once again, same as the sprint. Sparky and Jelly starting on the front row. Looks like they both definitely put some time into this track and got better. After Thursday night, you know, they saw where they had to... The practice on Thursday night really helped them. They saw where they had to improve, and it looks like they're really putting in the work there now. So we'll see if they can continue that and finish both on the podium here tonight. But it's not going to be easy when you got the likes of CRJ, Sexy, Vodka Victory, Supreme, all bearing down on you. So anything can happen. There's definitely like 5 or 6 guys who could win this race tonight.
We also got some nice battles at the back, man. We got Great Ace, we got Smoke, Slingshot, all veterans of the league. And veterans of no assist in general, so that could also be a nice little scrap in the back.
Exactly, and you cannot count out Benzo Slice, because yes, he made some mistakes in the sprint, but we know how fast he can be if he can get it together.
Alright, looks like we're getting on the go there now, boys.
Yes, and it's lights out and away we go here at Abu Dhabi. Like I said, the Red Bull and the McLaren taking off from the line. The other Red Bull of Vodka Victory is sticking his nose in, but still unable to gain a position there. Supreme is on his back. Oh, one of the Red Bulls there. Blue Jelly going really wide out onto the grass. From what we can tell, as we can see. MFG and Benzo also going out there at the very back. Like I said, the Ferrari of Supreme sticking his nose in.
Oh, we got contact in the back. We got contact between Slingshot and Great Ace, looks like.
MFG also falling back into 12th again. But Smoke also falling down to 11th. As Great Ace gets back to where he started in 8th.
We got the Red Bulls closer. Will team orders come into effect, William?
That is the question.
Oh, we got an accident in the back. Huge accident in the back.
Huge accident. MFG is out of the race. Smoke has received a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Benzo Slice. And that's going to be it for MFG. VSC, as there's a freeway battle between Benzo, and Sling and Smoke here at the back right now.
What happened there, William? Did you catch the start of that incident?
No, I only caught the end of it. I only saw the finish. That's definitely something that's going to have to be looked at by the stewards after the race, because that was a huge incident there. Not really sure who was to blame. But MFG is out.
Looks like Benzo has wing damage, William? Yes, he do. He has end plate damage on the right side, so he's going to have to pit for a new wing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if MFG lost it in front of Smoke. And as expected,
we have Great Ace and Benzo going into the pits. Great Ace going into the pits.
Both guys who started on the hards hitting all. Yeah, that's the question. Did Great Ace pick up some damage there in all that chaos as well? You know,
unfortunately, that will compromise their strategy as they started on the hard tire.
Yeah, as Supreme is sticking his nose in between the two Red Bulls right now. Gets up ahead of Vodka Victory here on the hard tires. He's on the slower tire. But he's going to be able to go longer than the guys on the mediums. Benzo Slice coming out on the soft, so he's going to be doing a 2-stop strategy tonight.
We got Vodka going for the move on Supreme. And he gets the move, and he's also going to go for his teammate? No. Not this time.
No, not this time.
If Vodka doesn't get a good exit again, Supreme's going to have a chance down the straight.
Yeah, we got a bit of a sandwich going on there.
The Smoke in the... no.
Smoke coming out of the mediums.
We got Sparky Stappen out in front, 1.4 seconds ahead.
Yeah. CRJ right behind Supreme right now. He is sticking his nose in. He's looking for. Look, he's looking. Look. These two guys going through Latifi corner, side by side. CRJ and Supreme. Space is left between the two. CRJ is burning a ton of battery though.
Sexy pitting?
now. Sexy now pits. Drupally setting a new fast lap of the race. Drupally is cooking right now. Him and his teammates sling up into 6th and 7th after all that chaos happened. Like I said, Pete, I think there's definitely going to be an incident report after the race about whatever the fuck that was at the back.
Oh, absolutely.
That ruined... Because, I mean, that completely ruined MFG's race. Whatever
Literally.
happened. So, that was a huge incident.
Now we finally got the race settled down a little bit, so...
Yeah, after all that carnage.
We can breathe a little bit.
Yeah, like you said, Smoke, Kratos, and Benzo, it looks like are going to be going for a 2-stop gambit here. Especially Benny. It looks like he might come back to his hard tires later on. Or he might just go for the 2 sets of softs into a medium or soft, medium, soft. I don't know. He has a lot of options here, Benzo. So his race is definitely not over by a long shot. Supreme now sets a fastest purple sector 2 there, I believe, on the hard. So he is quick right now. And Jelly only a second half behind Sparky. Sparky really not pulling away a ton here. Not yet.
But he is crucially outside of that DRS gap.
Look, but like I said, Sparky lost that win last week to Supreme, dropped to 3rd place. So he is really trying to get another win under his belt here to kind of pull ahead a bit more since he knows he's going to miss some races. So this is very crucial for Sparky's championship chances going forward here.
Oh, we
secure the win tonight.
With oversteer.
Oh, yeah,
hitting
massive
that curb,
oversteer there.
That curb on turn 2 is lethal on the inside. Turn 3, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely, lethal. Absolutely lethal there.
But Supreme
Guys,
is in the best position at the moment since he is on a hard tire, so he will be going longer than everybody else. As long as he stays in the DRS of Vodka, he will be in the best position.
Exactly. Yeah, this is. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out for him. Vodka now, like I said, going at his teammate again. The 2 Red Bulls going at it. I'd love to see that in real life tonight at the Japanese Grand Prix. We could see that same thing. That'd be amazing. We shall see. Vodka Victory now up into 2nd. Vodka, who hasn't won a race since Jeddah this season, the defending champion, going wheel to wheel with the Ferrari.
Supreme.
Supreme and Jelly and CRJ all going through this final sector here, getting super sketchy.
Great move, CRJ. Great racecraft.
CRJ and Supreme both jump Jelly there. Jelly falls all the way down into 5th. He's got some making up to
going wide, William.
Oh, that's going to cost him because that could get Supreme back in that DRS. Vodka's line got completely messed up for that entire first sector.
Looks like he's going to stay out of the DRS for the time being. Supreme has CRJ to worry about though, William.
Yes, he does, as Benzo Slice sets a new fast lap of the race on the softs of 126.5. We'll see if that gets beaten later on when the guys go out on another set of softs. Later on in the race.
CRJ is closing. But looks like Supreme got the better exit. And crucially, Supreme is in the DRS. No, you don't get it?
I guess not. Oddly enough, the way that he must have already been past the detection point. Must have went over a second whenever he crossed that line. It is very weird there, the detection points on this track. I experienced that myself the other night.
I think this is the point of the race where guys will settle down, save some battery, prepare for another attack.
Yes, you got to manage those tires too. Tire wear here is not easy.
CRJ is pushing hard. He's pushing hard, so keep an eye on that.
He is. He knows if those mediums fall off, he's going to have no chance of keeping up with Supreme. So he knows if he's going to keep up with him, he needs to do it now. So he's burning as much battery as he can, whereas Supreme is saving right now. Because it is hard to get battery back on this track. They might not have realized that.
Having a problem on the back end there.
Oh, that's going to give Supreme an opening. But as I said, you can see he's not even burning battery right now because it's actually fairly hard to get battery back on this track. It's not easy. So Supreme knows that right now. He knows he needs to conserve a little bit.
Well,
he can't be too hasty with it like some of the other guys, I think.
Oh.
Supreme is going to have another DRS opportunity here on Vodka Victory once again. Closest battle here right now is for second place between Vodka Supreme and CRJ. Everyone else getting a little spaced out now. Sparky currently 4 seconds in the lead of the rest. But again, anything can happen. We shall see.
Vodka going with the medium tire, William, instead of the hard tire. His preferred tire normally at the start of races.
That is also true. Didn't even think about that. Vodka Victory, a big fan of the hard-soft strategy. But, again, this is Abu Dhabi. And like I said, the tire wear here can be pretty bad. So, I guess Vodka is opting to go for the harder compounds tonight. Unless there's a safety car, which does make sense. It is definitely hard. You definitely lose some time doing the hard-soft here tonight compared to the hard-medium. It's not one of the best tracks for it. So I can see that.
Another driver in a decent position, William, is Slingshot. If he gets a safety car and he goes long on these hards, man, he could be in a really good position here.
He could, yes. Slingshot, who has been, considering how fast his teammate Druply is, Sling has been doing a great job keeping up with Druply in the points this season.
Oh, Supreme might go for something here, William. He's coming close to Vodka.
There he goes. Around the outside of the sweeper into the final sector, sector 3.
Vodka hold it. They're going side by side.
They're going going side by side. Vodka Victory nudges the rear left of the Ferrari, but fortunately they're okay.
Any damage? That could have been very bad. No, there's not. He got lucky there.
Got lucky. That could have been a really bad incident there if that made Supreme's car go loose. That could have been really dangerous. That could have killed both of them. Honestly, and all this battling has now allowed CRJ to. You know,
we got Jelly in the back, almost losing it there on the last corner there. Very close.
Which is now going to cost him time to the Mercedes guys. So Jelly's now going to have to watch out for both Mercedes, especially Druply. Druply's going to be on him if he's not careful. Again, Druply Bunyan, no slouch around this track.
No, Vodka go for the move here, William. We should see. It looks like he will. Yes,
he's going to have it.
Oh, and he actually pushed Supreme there a little bit.
Oh. Oh.
I think I heard a bit of contact there.
Yeah, I'm not too
Looks
sure.
Looks like Supreme will get DRS, William.
Supreme's going to have the opportunity to get him right back.
Here he goes. Go duty up and under. No. Vodka was good defending there.
But I'm not sure what's going on with Sexy tonight. Down in 8th, he's not even saving any really too much time to Slingshot. You know, he's still 8 seconds behind Sling.
But he hasn't used any battery, William. He's still full on the battery. So that could play a little bit of a part, I think.
Yeah. So currently, he's going long, trying to manage his tires. As Vodka Victory goes over the curb there a little bit. Does a little bit of the Pete the Newfie track limit school of hard knocks of getting track limit penalties, Vodka Victory. I would say he probably got one there. I don't know what you think, but I think Vodka probably got a warning there.
I've never seen it. If I was Supreme, I would hold my line and just wait until the next straight to make a move.
Which it looks like that's what he's gonna do. Here we go.
There we go.
He's going for it again.
But Vodka will have DRS on the next straight, so Vodka could get him back here.
He definitely could. Oh, but Vodka is getting sandwiched right now. getting a little slippery there because CRJ does nudge him in the back slightly.
Looks like Supreme got Vodka.
Thanks to a little bit of assistance from CRJ there, just unfortunately nudging the back of Vodka, which did unsettle his car there for a second.
Great fight so far between these three, William.
Yes, all fighting for that second place as Sparky pulls ahead. 8 seconds ahead of the competition right now. You know, Sparky doing a great job. You know.
But he is on the faster tire though, William. That is one thing to consider, right?
That is one thing to consider. Supreme is doing a great job. Like I said, Supreme's in a great position. Sparky can't really afford to make any mistakes at all. He has to have a flawless drive, which is not what happened last week. As there's the yellow flag in sector 3, the Alfa Romeo of Benzo Slice has lost, and for some reason it's a full safety car, even though Benzo Slice is still in the race.
This is a perfect opportunity for the medium guys to pit, William.
This is going to be a great opportunity. Let's see who's going to dip in.
I'm feeling
Sexy
Sparky.
Is on the hards.
Sparky will come in and Vodka will pit.
Let's see.
Sexy pitting, William.
Yeah.
Odd call there. He going on the soft tire. Oh, looks like a 2-stop for Sexy.
Benzo pitting again. I mean, at this point, I guess no reason not to. He could go back to his hard tires if he wants to take them to the end.
Great Ace doing a great ace strategy, William, and not pitting.
Smoke, though, is not going to make that mistake. Smoke is going to go for the pit right now. Like I said, it's not going to be easy to take those hard tires 19 laps, though.
No,
like,
not
they are
really,
going to be struggling. But Smoke is going for it, though. And I think he's, yeah, there we go. So, like I said, Smoke...
So we got McLaren making a Ferrari strategy call tonight, and we got a Ferrari making a McLaren strategy call.
Strategy call. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it looks like to me. Smoke making a really good strategy call. Smoke could take this to the end.
As predicted, Sparky does pit, William.
Yep, there he goes. Or either of the other medium guys. Are Vodka or CRJ going to dip in as well now that see Sparky?
And Supreme is pitting.
Supreme is pitting. Vodka is pitting. CRJ is also pitting. All of these guys. What about Blue Jelly? It's going to be a Red Bull double stack. Let's see. Is Jelly...
Droopy's pitting as well. Will Slingshot pit, William?
I don't know. His Slingshot is on the hards. He's not on the mediums. So he's not in as good of a position as Droop, but he is going for it.
Pitting. Oh,
good double stack there for the Red Bulls.
Sparky is doing a 2-stop, William. So just going to spice the race up a little bit at the front.
Oh. Yeah, Sparky's not going to be able to take those softs to the end. Sparky will have to pit again.
Yeah, Jelly doing a 2-stop as well.
Yeah.
We got Supreme on the medium tire.
Supreme is also going to have to pit again. I don't think he's going to be able to take those mediums 18 laps. If he does, he's going to be really slow on the last couple of laps.
If this safety car stays there for maybe 2 or 3 more laps,
and Great Ace gets the Droop penalty, a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
5 seconds speeding in the Drooply. Yeah.
As Great Ace goes to the hards to finish the race now.
If this safety car lasts 3 or 4 laps, William, those mediums might be able to just go to the end. It will be tough, but...
So maybe Supreme isn't in that bad of a position then.
But he do have Vodka on those hards behind him.
Vodka and CRJ.
Yes.
So we're both going to be flying. They're going to be lapping, even on the slower tire, they're going to be lapping very similarly to him.
Now, question. If Jelly gets past CRJ, will Vodka play the team game here and let the faster tire by?
Oh, because Jelly is on the softs. That is correct.
Yes.
And Jelly does need to pit again.
So will Vodka play the team game here?
That is going to be something to see between these Red Bulls, what they decide to do. Like I said, Slingshot and Sexy are also both on the soft, so Drooply Bunyan's also going to have to watch out for that on the start. So Drooply's going to be in a really rough position. He's going to be stuck between all these soft tire guys.
Entertaining race so far, William. It's very good.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Obviously, the person here who would probably disagree is MFG, who I saw submitted the incident clip there. It doesn't seem like he's too happy about what happened. Like Like I said, even he, from what I saw there, even MFG had no clue what happened. So that's definitely going to be an interesting one for the stewards to review after the race to see who was at fault for what happened there. Just resting my voice for a second.
Check your Discord, William.
Oh. Oh. What are you referring to?
You know.
Oh. Yeah. I was gonna say, I figured that was probably the case. I figured that started it all.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. You know, usual things. Usual things. So, yeah. That might be, That's definitely gonna be interesting. after the race. As you can see right now, the only person who has a penalty right now is Great Ace with that 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So once again, Great Ace letting his teammate Sparky down extremely, who is basically carrying McLaren on his back right now. Safety car is in this lap.
Now, I'm going to be watching Jelly very carefully on the restart, because if he gets past CRJ, like I said, will Vodka Victory play the team game?
That is the question, yeah, because Vodka and CRJ are playing the long game here. As we're back to racing speed, let's see. The Aston Martin of CRJ is going to be right there. Oh, getting really close to the back of the Red Bull. But, kind of just keep away. Oh my goodness.
Oh, CRJ, is he going to go for Vodka Victory here? No, he's not.
Looks like he is.
Oh.
Go side by side with Vodka Victory through the corner. He's popping his battery. But it looks like Vodka just has that faster straight line speed, even with the slipstream and the ERS. Vodka Victory, as always, running the lower wing setup. That is Vodka's specialty. He loves those lower wing setups. Me personally, not my cup of tea, but
but you know,
to each his
CRJ. He's gonna go for a dive bomb, Vodka.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of contact there. I saw from Jelly's POV, a little bit of contact there between CRJ and Vodka. Again, they're both okay. It was just a little bit of hard racing, would you say, Pete?
Yes, nothing wrong with that, man. It's a bit of a hard racing. Nice dog bomb, bit of contact, but I don't think it's worth looking at. No damage.
Yeah, guys, gotta be careful of that white line there. Very easy to get a track limit penalty there if you're not careful. Sparky sets a new fast lap of the race of 125.2.
Once again, William, he is on the soft tires.
Yeah, and he's right behind his teammate. If we're talking about Blue Jelly here, like you said, is the team game going to happen? We'll have to wait and see. As, like I said, Great Ace is also now at the very back of the grid, back in 11th. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a night to remember for Great Ace as of right now. Blue Jelly is burning battery.
Sparky out in front singing the one-man band song.
Oh, and there they go. Vodka Victory playing the team game.
Nice move from Vodka Victory. Very good.
Jelly getting really close to the back of CRJ here now. He's eating them up. He's on the faster tires. He's burning a ton of battery. He wants to get clear of CRJ. He wants to get up there and fight with Supreme
Oh,
and
Sexy
Sparky.
and Vodka very close, William. That's also another good battle.
Between those two.
And
Sexy and Vodka, Jelly and CRJ.
Vodka not going to fight that. Smart move. Vodka playing the long game here.
Yeah, Sexy also on the softs. He knows Sexy is going to have to pit again. Same thing with Jelly. Jelly is right on the back of CRJ. Like I said, Jelly is trying to get clear of CRJ right now as fast as possible. And going into the final corner, he's going side by side with CRJ.
Nice move, Jelly. Beautiful.
Great move from Blue Jelly there. Gets ahead of CRJ.
CRJ and Sexy very close.
Oh, Jelly goes way wide off track there.
Drooply is slowly catching well.
Yeah, Drooply is right there with Vodka and Sexy now. He has to be careful there. CRJ now has another guy in the soft to worry about in the form of Sexy in the Haas.
Supreme is in a great position here. He's keeping up with Sparky easily.
CRJ and Sexy also fighting into that chicane in the back. But unable to get it done there. CRJ, obviously, like I said, those soft tire guys are still a little too fast here. He's going to have to wait a lap or two for those softs to die out. Because, like I said, those softs are not going to last long, man. In a lap or two, those softs are going to be dead. And these guys in the hards are going to be flourishing in it. As there's a bit of a scrap going on at the back, too, there between Smoke and Sling and Great Ace. Great Ace there gets ahead of Sling and Smoke, though he does have that time penalty.
Looks like Smoke got pushed off a little bit there. Or he went off himself. He lost a lot of time there to those guys.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
Supreme having an unbelievable drive so far. He's keeping up with Sparky and those fast retires. And we know how fast Sparky is around here. So, yeah, Supreme having a hell of a drive at the moment.
Yeah, Sparky leading the race pretty comfortably up until that safety car happened. But, which, again, I don't know if that really was a deserved safety car. I feel like that could have just been a VSC.
Might have been for debris.
Maybe, but we do have safety car on reduced. So even on reduced, that was a full safety car, which is kind of interesting, but...
It's EA, but you know.
This is very interesting. Supreme, like you said, those softs are going to die off, so Supreme knows he's going to be able to get the jump here on Sparky soon. Again, a bit of an odd call from Sparky. I don't fully understand it.
Oh, we got CRJ having a great exit here. He might give Vodka victory here.
Let's see. Can he do it? Sending it around the outside of Vodka Victory. They're going wheel to wheel here.
Oh, the contact there.
Hard racing between these two here. Fighting for 5th at the moment, but they know there's more positions on the line as these guys...
Beautiful.
But right now, this is basically a fight between the two, Vodka and CRJ for 2nd right now, technically, because they know the soft guys are all going to have to pit again. The only person ahead of them who might not have to pit is Supreme.
Crucial, they are losing time though, fighting, so keep that in mind.
That is true. That is very true.
Now,
meanwhile, the back Slingshot is keeping up a great ace. Oh, no, we got another car out of the race! CRJ is out. That's going to be a full safety car. That's exactly what the guys on the softs wanted. This
Supreme,
has gone from
bad...
softs.
Pit for soft, Supreme. That's what I would do right now.
This has gone from bad to worse for Supreme. This is exactly what Sparky wanted. Sparky wanted another safety car.
Supreme has an equal pace on those mediums though, William. So if he pits for softs...
It could be, yeah, it could be a scrap for the finish here. If they're both on the fresh softs at the end, it could be a nice little scrap for the win here between Sparky and Supreme.
But that kind of fucks the hard tires, because...
Yeah, that ruins it for Vodka Victory now. And Drooply Bunyan, who are both having good... Look like they were set up for pretty good finishes here if there was no over safety cars, but... Now it's like, what do Vodka and Droop do?
What exactly happened there, William? Did you catch that incident?
No, I did not. I don't know if that was an incident or if CRJ just lost control of the car himself. I have no idea.
Hopefully the guys caught the incident because it'll be interesting to see what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Vodka and CRJ got into it or if it was just CRJ's own mistake. There. I am under the safety car right now. I am going to ask CRJ what happened. Try to get some clarification. If he made a mistake himself. There.
Oh, Supreme is pitting, William. Sparky is not pitting. Crucially.
Sparky not pitting?
What?
What is going on here tonight? Neither is Blue Jelly. They're going around again. I guess they... Oh, actually, they want the fresher softs is what's going on. They want to have the
Is
freshest ops for the
Sparky
end.
getting secret communications from his teammate on that strategy call?
Hmm. Well, you can tell that's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing. They're going. They want to have the fresher softs for the end because you're still gonna have to take these softs 10 laps. At least the guys who just pit for them now, but they're gonna have to do one less lap, which might not seem like a big difference, but it actually
But
is gonna be a big difference.
if Sparky and Jelly don't get another safety car, Will.
Oh yeah, they are gonna have to cut through more guys. That's the trade-off here.
No, Sparky and Blue Jelly, I'm saying. If they don't get another safety car, they're going to have to pit under green.
So I think, judging by CRJ's response to you, I think he made his own mistake. I think he made his own mistake. I don't think there's any controversy there.
He was having a wicked race. Unfortunate.
So what are Droop and Smoke gonna do? Do they have another set of softs to go to, or are they sticking it out in these hards?
I think they're sticking on the hards, man. Because, to be honest, Druply isn't in a bad place right now. Because if
Well, here's the
Sparky and
moment of
Jelly
truth.
don't get another safety car,
They're staying out.
I think that's a good call from Druply because if Sparky and Jelly get another safety car,
Smoke
or
is
don't get
pitting.
another safety car, sorry.
No, I was more confused the fact that Sparky and Jelly didn't pit. What are they doing?
That's
They're
what I'm
on 8-lap
saying.
old softs.
That's what I'm saying. They're fucked.
Yeah, they're screwed. What are the two of them doing? They're like throwing away a great finish here, in my opinion. Like, what's going
Like I
on?
said,
What's the strategy call?
Sparky getting that intel from his teammate.
So Smoke is pitting for the fresh softs. Gonna come out the back with Great Ace.
We have Benzo and Slingshot on the mediums though, so that's gonna be one to watch.
Yes, great recovery for Benzo. Like I said, he had a terrible sprint. And I mean, he did cause the first safety car of the race. However, he's sticking with it. He's still trying to get some solid points here on the board. Which is pretty good, like I said, considering he had no practice. But man, Druply is sticking it out. Druply is sticking it out on these hard tires.
Risky call, but it could pay off. You never know.
Could pay off. Safety car is in this lap, so that's it. Sparky and Jelly have lost their opportunity to pit. Yeah, not sure what's going on there, Peter. I guess the two of them are gonna have to pit for another set of softs to finish the race. I don't. Again, I just don't understand why they didn't do it under a safety car with everybody else.
Yeah, pretty strange strategy call there.
Between the two of them. So now God knows who's going to win right now. I mean, technically Supreme and Sexy are probably the two in the best position to win this race right now, followed by Vodka Victory. Those three guys, I would say, probably have the best chance to win right now.
Will Supreme get a second win in a row, William?
We shall see. This could be a disaster class from Sparky, just like last week at Spa. He threw a win away with a speeding in the pit lane penalty and a track limit penalty. And now, yeah, like, here we go. We're back to racing. But again, Sparky and Jelly are going to have to pit again. There's no way they're taking these softs to the end. There's no way. As Supreme is right on the ass of Drooply Bunyan right now. Going wheel to wheel with Drooply into the corner. And now Drooply has to worry about Sexy, who's also on fresh softs. I don't think there's going to be much Drooply's going to be able to do here, right? To Sexy or Vodka. I don't think he's going to be able to battle it. Here we go. Sexy getting ahead of the Red Bull and the Mercedes. And it looks like Vodka Victory gets ahead of Drooply as well. So Drooply dropping down to 6th already. Now he has the Alfa Romeo of Benzo Slice to contend with. Here right now. Who's also on very fresh tires.
Supreme's on the back of Jelly.
He most certainly is. Coming in this corner, getting rolled. We're getting right to the back of the Red Bull. Not making contact, but almost. Oh, he was almost thinking about going for it there. On Jelly, actually.
Smart move.
Jelly goes wide there. Jelly goes off track. Leaves the opening for Supreme to squeeze on through. Up into second there.
Will Jelly replay the team game? It's Vodka's on those pressure soft tires.
Yeah, this is Jelly's opportunity to repay the favor right now, in my opinion. Vodka needs this. Vodka needs to get past him so he can fight the other two guys.
And there he goes.
Yeah, and there he goes. There he goes. So these two Red Bull guys actually showing great teamwork tonight. You gotta give them credit for that, Pete.
They are. Very impressed by those teammates.
As Smoke is also battling Grace at the back now, gets ahead of him, moves up to 9th. Quick shout out to that. But yeah, as I said, right now, Supreme, Sexy, and Vodka, all three of those guys are in the best positions for podiums tonight, in my opinion. Sparky is going to have to pit soon. At this point, I think Sparky's basically just hoping for a third safety car, right?
Yes, there's not really much he can do from here at this point.
Yeah.
Do a defensive masterclass.
Mm-hmm.
And he pits.
There he goes. And he pits. Again, I don't like to call drivers out for their strategy calls, but that was really shocking, in my opinion, Pete. Like, there was for him and Jelly. Like, what was the point of that? They both had to pit immediately. They both had to pit anyway after the safety car.
And now they're both at the back.
Yeah, now they're both at the back behind Great Ace and Smoke. And now Supreme takes lead of the race for the first time tonight, followed by Sexy and Vodka. Vodka, though, is out of DRS. What a recovery for Benzo Slice right now.
Slingshot and Smoke on it. And Great Ace.
Yeah, and Great Ace. Who, like I said, I think is going to get fucked in the post-race stuff. You know, Great Ace. Here behind Slingshot right now. Holding 8th. His teammate and Jelly are going to be fast approaching. He's going to have to watch out for them.
And Supreme are very close.
Yep. Sexy now, who remember had to start all the way from the back at the start of the sprint race, is now fighting for the win here with Supreme. And Sexy needs this. He needs to keep the championship fight going with Sparky. This is very important for him right now. He wants to keep the championship battle alive. He needs these points over Sparky.
We have Benzo slowly catching Vodka.
Mm-hmm. Crazy how quick stuff can turn around, though. We thought this was a for sure victory at one point for Sparky. He was so far ahead. And now he's just throwing it away. And Sparky's pitting again! Oh my goodness. Sparky's pitting again, Pete.
What's going on?
What is going on?
He wing damage. Tonight? He wing damage.
As Sexy and Supreme are going at it into the chicane, they're going side by side. And Sexy takes the race lead from Supreme, but Supreme's going to have the DRS now to take it back. But man, what
no, that is so not right.
What a fall from grace for Sparky, though, again, tonight, man. Oh my god. What a fall from grace. He's now all the way back in 10th, man.
I don't know what he's doing.
Like, he's going to finish behind his teammate at this point.
Great Ace carrying McLaren on his back, man.
Like I said, great scrap going on here right now between Supreme and Sexy, fighting for that race win.
If Benzo catching Vodka, though, Will. 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, if something goes down between Sexy and Supreme, Vodka Victory and Benzo Slice are going to be right there fighting for the race win as well. So you can't count Vodka or Benzo out right now either. As Vodka Victory picks up a
the 3-second time penalty. Oh my goodness.
For multiple warnings, that could get Benzo up onto the podium here at the end of this race. Imagine that recovery for Benzo Slice. Crashed out in the sprint race. Started from the back. If Benzo Slice gets on the podium tonight, this will be an amazing drive from him, I think. 10 out of 10 drive for him. In our NACS driver ratings.
Another NACS power ranking.
Here we go. Sexy got DRS on Supreme. Great Ace also going at it with Slingshot back here. But Great Ace unfortunately not able to get the move done there. Sling still leads into the next DRS straight. But we're getting to near the end of the race here. Oh, looks like Great Ace. Oh, Great Ace and Sling are going at it. But Great Ace does get past Sling. Like I said, Sling is on the mediums. Looks like Sling will be able to bounce back here when he gets a chance. Also, Smoke is now on the back of Drooply. So Drooply now has to look out for Smoke as well. So Droop might lose another position here. So to me right now, it looks like Smoke did make the right call, hitting when he did.
It definitely looks that way, doesn't it?
As Sexy is burning ERS to stay with Supreme, and Benzo Slice is staying with Vodka Victory. He knows Vodka has that 3-second time penalty. So he just has to stay with Vodka Victory. If he wants to, you know, finish on the podium, he just has to stay with Vodka.
Benny with that devil emoji, man. Right behind Vodka Victory.
As Smoke moves up into the top 5 ahead of Drooply. This is looking like a great night for the Ferrari boys. If this stands right now where they are both 2, this will be a huge result for Ferrari. This will bring them back into the constructors' fight.
Benzo is very close to Vodka Victory at the moment. 2/10. Buying his time.
Biding his time. Oh,
Benzo lost there. Careful, buddy.
Getting there, loose. Vodka does have the battery advantage right now. 44 to 22.
But Benzo does have the tire advantage right now, Will, because this is the point of the race where the softs drop off. Around 9 to 10 laps.
It is. These last couple laps are going to be bad for the softs. This is going to be Benzo Slice's chance to potentially get clear of Vodka Victory here very shortly. But like I said, it's going to be hard for him because Vodka Victory is running lower wings, I think, on the straightaway. Let's see. I mean, Benny's going to have DRS on Vodka here now. Meanwhile, Sexy is right behind Supreme.
Vodka's going defensive on Benzo Slice here. Will Benzo buy his time? It looks like he will. Vodka's going to have a bad exit here.
He's going to wait for the next one. Here we go. Crucial battles going on here between everyone on the grid pretty well.
And there he goes, down the inside.
There goes. Benzo Slice gets ahead of Vodka Victory, moves up into third. He's on these mediums. He wants to try to catch Sexy and Supreme and get into their DRS before the end of the race. Again, he's only a second outside of Sexy's DRS, man. This is not over for Benzo Slice at all. By a long shot. Not by a long shot. Again, a track limit penalty.
Vodka Victory, another 6 second, and he goes wide.
He goes wide. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this has gone from bad to worse for Vodka Victory. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 6 seconds of track limit penalties.
Chance to haul in Sparky, but not to be tonight.
Yeah. To quote my Thursday night teammate, Rabin Moore, oh, this game sucks. It's the game's fault. I'm getting these track limit warnings.
But don't forget, man, penalties don't count, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, remember, it's all the game's fault.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Oh, it's Sexy and Supreme.
Supreme going
as
into the corner.
As long as they keep fighting, Benzo will catch them.
Mm-hmm. The more they fight, the better it is for Benzo right now. Benzo just chilling on those 9-lap mediums. He's going to be fine. His tires are going to be great here all the way up to the end. And, dude, like I said, Sparky's still down 10th nowhere. And it's about to hit lap 28. And when it hits lap 28, there's no more safety cars. So, yeah, this is... Oh, Supreme slides! Supreme slides in that corner. This is an opportunity for Sexy to pull away. This is an opportunity for Sexy to pull away from the Ferrari. Potentially take another win here at NACS. But like I was going to say before Vodka, that happened with Vodka, a track limit penalty right now would be absolutely devastating for one of these two guys, Sexy or Supreme. It would cost them not only the race win, probably even cost them a podium. Or at least second place to Benzo right now. If either of them were to get a track limit penalty. With only 2 laps remaining. But, you gotta keep in mind, Supreme still has 92% battery. Sexy still has 60. There's still a lot of battery to burn. These guys are gonna be sending it here in these last 2 laps. Drupally also just trying to do his best to keep up with Smoke right now. To get at least 6th position, if not 5th. For Mercedes. Meanwhile, Blue Jelly has caught up to the back of Slingshot, so Jelly is also going to be trying to gain another position here for Red Bull, as we can see. There he goes. I think Jelly got Sling, does he?
Yes, he do.
Yep, Jelly moves up into 8th. His next target is going to be Great Ace in the McLaren. Followed by Drupally. I think those are possibly the only people he could catch here at the end. Possibly just Great Ace,
saving his battery. He has almost a full tank of battery for the last lap.
Yeah, he does have a full tank for this last lap here. So, I think this could be it. If Supreme keeps it together, if he doesn't slide the car out like that again, this could be another win for Supreme. 2 in a row. Let's see. But again, Sexy still has 50 though. Sexy can keep him at bay. He does have enough to keep him at bay if he wants to. Or if he can. Unfortunately, Benzo is falling off here now from them, but still... One amazing drive from Benzo Slice here tonight. Looks like he's going to finish on the podium, starting from the back, finish on the podium. He just has to keep it together for this final lap. Here we go. Supreme is going to have a run here on Sexy. He's burning it now. Battery and DRS. Here we go. Here goes the Ferrari.
Still saving that battery.
Yeah, because he knows this next straightaway is where it all matters. This next straightaway is basically the last big opportunity. Oh, but he messes up. He locks up a little bit. Can Sexy capitalize on it? They're both burning. But Sexy got DRS. Here we go. Sexy's flying up. He knows this is it. Sexy's sending it into the sweeper. Supreme burning ERS to try to keep Sexy away right now. It's the only thing he can do right now. Into this final sector. This is where it all matters. All comes down. Come up to the Latifi corner. Sexy getting close to the rear of the Ferrari. They're fighting to the line here. Final 2 right-handers. And there we go. Final corner exit. And Supreme just barely winning the race over Sexy in the Haas. Wow. And Benzo Slice started at the back, finishes on the podium ahead of Vodka Victory. What a drive from Benzo. What a recovery after that.
Benny.
After that terrible sprint, after that safety car that came out earlier, which also dropped him behind. He recovered and got all the way back up to 3rd. On the frickin' podium, dude. My goodness gracious. Vodka Victory.
2 wins out of 2. Great drive.
Vodka Victory's already left the session. You gotta take that with a grain of... I mean, if I'm Vodka Victory, that's still a win. Because he gains 11 points over Sparky. Like, that's what you need to do. Like, that's still... Yes, there were more points on the table. But, like, that's still 11 points over the current championship leader. But, yeah, good stuff to Supreme, who somehow wins his 2nd race in a row here in NACS. Yes, he is fast, Pete, but... You gotta agree, man. Like, this was not... Like, neither of these races... I mean, I know you didn't see last week's race at Spa. But especially this race tonight, man. This was not a win set in stone for him by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, definitely. He had to work hard for this win, man. What a race. Great drive from Supreme. And Sexy as well. And Benny, Benzo Slice is my driver today. What a drive. Crashed out of the sprint race, spun in the race, came all the way back from the back, and somehow managed to get on the podium. What a drive, Benzo Slice.
Now, Sparky does still get an extra point. He still got that fastest lap in the end, but still, that's a huge loss of points to go from possibly getting 26 points to only getting 2. Oh my goodness. What a choke from Sparky, and somewhat Jelly as well. Jelly could have finished up in the top 5, and he only got 7th. You know, that's still a bit of a choke there for Red Bull as well. But I think the big incident to talk about tonight will be that incident with MFG. I think that's the big one that will have to be looked at, that will get reported on. But yeah, before we end things off tonight, Pete, obviously we can't get Benny in because he's on PC, but let's get Supreme and Sexy into the party for a quick little post-race interview. Hello, hello. Make sure you got... Oh, there's Supreme too. Perfect. Make sure you get your audio included, gentlemen. Are you good, Supreme and Sexy? You got your audio included? Hello, Sexy, are you there?
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Supreme. Okay,
Yeah, you're all good,
perfect.
boss.
I can hear both of you now. All right, I'll start off with Sexy there. Great recovery, man. Like I said, you started on the back foot tonight. After the one-shot quali, you had to work your way up the whole night, basically. You were grinding it out. You were like a laborer, a day-to-day laborer, working his way through the 9 to 5 to get back up there. How'd that feel overall, man? Were those some fun battles you had there throughout the evening?
Yeah, roller coaster. Up and down, up and down. Disqualified in the sprint, bummer. Someone readied up, bummer. Typical. You're gonna get that. You're gonna have that in the big races. But yeah, just kept the nose down and kept her going, and got lucky with safety cars and just kept her going. I just told myself plan A is the giver, and if I ever went to plan B, it's just keep on fucking giving her. So a lot of fucking fun out there, and yeah, thinking about it. So yeah, I started on my mediums from the sprint race. So
Yeah.
that was a rookie move. So went into the pits then, and then another safety car, jumped on the softs, stayed on it. Another safety car, went on another pair of softs. And then I was glad to see someone else make a mistake. And Jay Supreme, me and him kind of worked our way to the top. And Ben was coming. He surely was coming. So that's kind of why I made a move on Jay Supreme. So I didn't want him to get the DRS. And then Supreme got me in the next lap. But I really... No hard feelings. We finished podium after how we started, and we'll take it.
Yeah, if Benny, I mean, obviously easy, in my opinion, driver of the day, like Pete said, driver of the day to Benzo Slice. I mean, the dude, it looked like he was all over the place at the beginning. Like, this dude's not even going to finish the race. He's not going to get any points. And then he pulls that out of his ass. Like, that's, you love to see stuff like that. I mean, I think if he just had a little bit of pace, maybe he could have caught up with you guys and it would have been a freeway fight for the win. But regardless, Supreme, man, good job. Second race win in a row. And like I said to Pete, who didn't see last week, neither of these wins really came to you for free, man. Like, you had to work for both of these, you know? So tell me, how'd you feel when you saw Sparky and Jelly not pitting? Because I think that was a very pivotal moment there where it all fell in your favor.
Man. You. I mean, whenever I saw them not pit, I thought, he was gonna wait another lap since he had pace.
Yeah.
He could save some tire life.
Mm-hmm.
Then I seen him not pit again, and I was like, all right, I guess you're just giving the win
Yeah.
away then. And yeah, because I saw one of the Red Bulls on hards. I didn't think that was gonna be a problem really. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't really think I had a lot of pace in this track because I didn't practice much for it. So it was just pretty much given to me.
Yeah, like you said, pretty much like that's what I was expecting too. I said to Pete, I said, oh, they're gonna go. They want to have the fresher softs than Supreme and Sexy. That's what they're doing. Okay, they want to have one lap fresher. Like that makes sense. This track, that can make a difference. But then, like you said, they still stayed out, and it was like, okay, well, they're done. Unless there's another safety car, they're done.
Yeah, for sure, man. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But I know Sexy was coming with some fresh softs, and I mean, I know he's pretty quick, so um, I was just pretty much trying to let him get in front to the last lap, and then I saw Benzo coming, and I was like, oh well, I hope he passes me because this dude's gonna catch up and he's gonna start battling us, and we didn't really have much to fight with the softs with I don't know how many laps we had. I think we had like 10, 11 laps on those softs. And towards the end, I mean, I was sliding around, so
Yeah, I saw there coming into sector 3. Yeah, you're lucky.
yeah,
That was a that
yeah.
was a
So
scary moment.
yeah,
But
but yeah, I mean, it was a fun race either way. Um,
yeah,
decent to
me
everybody.
and Pete, we never really got a moment to catch our breath the whole time. There was so much stuff going on from the front all the way to the back of the grid. Uh, but yeah, unfortunately for Sparky, like I said, he's thrown it away in my opinion these past 2 weeks in a row. Like these could have been two easy wins from like he was the fastest guy at these past two tracks and
For sure,
huge
and he
loss of
was
points from
way faster than me on this track. Like, I mean, he was gone. So, like I said, I didn't have much practice, so I didn't expect to even be on a podium. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, he still got the sprint win, but still to go from potentially 26 points in the race to only 2 because he got 10th and fastest lap. That's a huge L. I mean, as someone who's a viewer though, looking in through the glass, Sexy, I'm very happy to see that, man, because I mean that's gonna move you closer to him. That's gonna make that fight even more spicy, uh, for the drivers' championship, for you, and for Vodka Victory. That's gonna, Vodka Victory is gonna pull points, on Sparky there as well. So
Exciting.
both you guys closing in, and like I said, in case you're not aware, Sparky is going to be missing. There is going to be another race or two throughout the season that Sparky is going to be missing. I think one of them is Baku, which I know, from what I can tell from your time trial time, which I'm a second off of, which is retarded. I can tell you're fast at Baku, so I'm very interested to see if you win that one. Yeah,
Is that Jason
but
Train or me?
you.
Shit.
But I mean, anything can happen at Baku. But like I said, next week, same time, to anyone who's watching the stream, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the 9th race of the season, which will be at Brazil. Brazil next week, which is a fan favorite. Really fun track. Everyone should be pretty close together.
yeah, that should be pretty fun.
Yeah,
Should be pretty
Brazil's a
intense.
good battling track too.
Oh yeah, I like me some
Exactly.
Brazil.
Yeah, so that'll be a laugh. That'll be fun next week. But thanks for joining me, guys, for the podium interview. It was a pleasure watching you guys battle it out tonight, all the way from, like I said, it was so tight there between from second place all the way down to like sixth. There was like 5 or 6 of you guys who could have won that race tonight.
Yeah,
Good,
for sure.
good deal.
Yeah, GG's,
Yeah.
man.
Spectator sport.
And like I said, to anyone on the stream, I'm the host, I Don't Need Muse. We'll see you guys same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week for race 9 of season 2 of NACS. No assists. Awesome stuff. Talk to you guys next week.